Actually have the same number 2 pick as well, Andrew Luck. Now, after taking one of the biggest playoff beatings ever, the Colts have spent the offseason loading up on reliable veteran talent. Now, the additions of weapons like Frank Gore and Andre Johnson to the mix of T.Y. Hilton, Dante Moncrief, Dwayne Allen, Coby Fleener. I mean, this makes this offense look scary to any opposition. They're going to be facing off against the AFC East, which will be a challenge, as it is notable that the entire AFC East defenses are going to be upgraded for sure through their moves in free agency. But they are also facing the NFC South, which is hardly threatening to this or, frankly, any other team, except for teams in the NFC South themselves. And, the Colts' own division, they've upgraded a little bit, but it really shouldn't be a problem. So they're going to be putting up a lot of wins, and I see them putting up some serious fantasy points this year.
Absolutely. And one thing that people tend to forget about, I guess, is the fact, like we talked about Rodgers, Andrew Luck himself is underrated runner. Like he gets you lots of yards and he'll run in touchdowns himself. People don't think about that with him because he is a gunslinger. He throws the ball around all over the place, but he has that in his back pocket. And with the addition of a way more reliable running back like Frank Gore, you can get the play action going. I just think this year he could be even better. And last year he was amazing. So yeah, he's very close to Aaron Rodgers to me. He might even pass Aaron Rodgers, but I have to take Rodgers number 1. But Luck is that's how good he is, I think. So
yeah, I totally agree. Like there it could be a situation where you're looking at a 1 and a 1A when it comes to Rodgers versus Luck. And with all the upgrades, yeah, there's no doubt that Luck is going to be having a fantastic fantasy season. And on the graphics earlier, we don't actually have the rushing yardage or something like that. We'll probably add that for the next time we do one of these shows, because the rushing yardage is such an underrated sort of aspect when it comes to drafting a quarterback in fantasy, and that's something that really needs to be paid attention to.
I entirely agree. It's just such a deadly stat that it's easy to forget about, because especially if you're new in a league and you're thinking about football, you're drafting a quarterback who's got the best arm. You're thinking of basic football, who's going to be good at throwing the ball and not throwing too many interceptions. Well, yeah, that's important too. But if you have that extra rushing yardage, that adds so much, especially if they can run the football in the end zone themselves. That's just like money in the pocket.
Oh, absolutely. What did you think? Absolutely. Who do you think will be the biggest difference maker at QB this year in fantasy? Let us know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and all of that awesome stuff. Please follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/Pigskin Pointers. Join our Pigskin Pointers group on Facebook. It's public. It's easy to find. Just search Pigskin Pointers. That'll be the first thing in your browser window. I'm Ryan Phillip Lamb, and I'll see you next time for Pigskin Pointers.